I didn't know I was jumping on a bandwagon when I agreed to do this one. The NeverEnding Story is my favorite movie from when I was like 6. You know, it's one of those movies that it's like mind-blowing, and then you don't watch it till you're like 36, and then you're like, oh, it's not really such a great movie. But you don't listen to your 36-year-old self, and you continue to think that it's a great movie. I don't watch Stranger Things. The only reason I know what Stranger Things is because it's all Zoe used to talk about. But Adam Senna supported the cause about doing this. Adam, thank you so much. So here we go with the NeverEnding Story theme song. This one's a giant pile of chords, so this very piece of paper will be on my website, RyanLent.com show notes, and I think the super secret backwards code for this title, The NeverEnding Story, is pretty obvious. You're looking for Once Upon a Time, the end. That said, the verse is really easy. You play a C, and then a G, but I'm going to go to Tom Petty G and leave my pointer finger on the B string 1st fret, so these two just went up a string, and this one plopped itself down on the baby E string 3rd fret, because there is some instrumentation that's sus4 to regular there. That's a verb. Okay, C, and then F, followed by 2 beats of A minor, 2 beats of G. I'm sorry to tell you that for the pre-chorus there is no way to get around playing bar chords because this song undergoes several key changes, and that makes it impossible to put a capo somewhere and just play the open chord shape. So you're going to need E flat, starting on the A string, 6, 8, 8, 8. You're going to need B flat, your root 6 major bar chord shape, starting on the E string, 6, 8, 8, 7. And A flat, which is the same exact shape, 2 frets lower. And you're going to need C minor, which is the same shape as B minor, but 1 fret higher. So starting on the A string, 3, 5, 5, 4. And here we go. B flat, A flat, B flat. Second line's almost the same. E flat, but now C minor, A flat, B flat into the chorus. The first chorus is almost the exact same as the verse. It goes whole measure of C, whole measure of G. Now it's F, A minor, G, just like the verse was, but instead of the A minor and the G sharing the last measure, it's the F and the A minor sharing the 3rd measure, and the G getting the whole last measure. So, C, G, F, A minor, G, and the second line is exactly the same as the verse. C, G, whole measure of F, and then A minor, G. Whole thing. My 6-year-old self would be so proud. Can we please talk for just a moment about how ingenious the pre-chorus into the chorus is? If you recall, it's E flat, C minor, A flat, B flat into C. Now, when you go A flat, B flat, C is a whole step higher than B flat. So, we're doing the thing that I call the scoop. Nobody calls it the scoop but me, so don't use that at parties, but it's the Mario thing. Princesses in Another Castle. When you go whole step up, and they're all major chords. So thinking of the NeverEnding Story in that way, it was a really neat way to link the key of E flat, our progression here, let's learn music theory people, was 1, 6, 4, 5, and it used the last 2 chords of that progression, the 4 and the 5, as the first 2 notes from the thing that I call the scoop going back up into C. Then it goes through the verse, just the same, and through the pre-chorus, just the same, but the second chorus is different because it does the first line, C, G, F, A minor, G, twice, but the second time it's in a different key. It's in our E flat key, so relatively the same, but it's 3 half steps higher from where it started. E flat, B flat, A flat, C minor, B flat, and then we are into the monstrosity of the solo chord progression. All right. right, I wrote this down for you, so go get this paper and follow along. I'm just going to go through it once for you. G, another key change. E minor, twice. Now C, D, double G. And then another key change. B flat, G minor, double D minor, E flat, F, B flat twice, and then it hits G twice as it goes back into the verse. Speaking of the solo, that first portion of the solo progression is in G major. So we're using the G major scale, but I find it more convenient to do up here in E minor land, but that's okay, because E minor is G major's relative minor, so the two scales are one and the same. You just start on different notes. So start on G12, and then B15, B15 one more time, 13, 12, G11, D12. So, first part. From there, it's D12, 14, G11, D14, followed by G, 14, 12, 11, 12, 14, B12 twice. So, lost the rhythm since I pressed record, but those notes. And it ends the G section with, which is B12, 13, 15, 13, 12, G12, D14, D12. Now you're going to feel so fancy because you're going to stay here. Your hand's not going to change position, but you're going to change from the G major scale to the G minor scale. Start on G15, B13, 15, 13, G15, B15, G14. That's where the solo key changes. And then you want to think of it as more regular G minor pentatonic scale land, which would be on the 3rd fret, but we're way up in octave, so it's on the 15th fret. You're going to go D15 to 17, and then bend B18 down to B13, 15, bend 15, unbend it, 13, 15. So, and that's it. Thank goodness it goes verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then the last chorus is just the first line of the chorus over and over again with the F and the A minor sharing the measure. Adam, thank you for forcing my hand. That is one of my secret favorite songs that I don't tell anyone about, so don't tell anyone. Thanks for being here, everybody. See you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.